It's Taylor and Travis's world. We're just living in it. But you know who's had enough of it? Joe Alwyn. Wait till you find out about the bad blood bubbling behind closed doors. Our girl Taylor's had a massive glow up. New man, new style, a whole new public life. And let's be honest, we missed seeing her out and about. When was the last time y'all got all the deets about her love life?
But I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Not right now.
Ooh, yeah. Your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one.
God bless the Kelce brothers and their podcast. Or got to see stuff like this. It's nothing like we ever imagined. Swifties are coming out of the trenches, starved on breadcrumbs, suddenly getting an all-access peek into her love life. And can you blame us? For good reason, Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends have a bad reputation. Like she had that 25-second phone call breakup with Joe Jonas. When she was 19, John Mayer messed her up in ways she's still not quite over. Jake Gyllenhaal was as toxic as they come. Harry Styles was the one that got away. And as for Maddie Healy, well, we just don't talk about that one, okay? Taylor has a long list of ex-lovers who have hurt her, with their names underlined in red, apparently. But Joe Alwyn, her most recent long-term partner, is the one who has been making rounds on social media these days. Joe and Taylor dated between 2016 and 2023. He was the guy she'd been dating for the longest, and there have been reports that they were secretly engaged and even married. He's co-written some of her most well-known songs, making him the only partner who's ever had that distinction. William Bowery? Yup, that's him, even credited in her latest Eras Tour movie.
I mentioned you won a Grammy for your work with your girlfriend, Taylor Swift, so that's amazing. Okay. But I love that I find it really cool you did it under a pseudonym. It wasn't your name.
Plus, she's written hundreds of love songs about him. Lover was essentially a tribute to their relationship. And don't get us wrong, Joe was liked by Swifties most of the time. Everything changed when she began dating Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. See, when it comes to their relationships with Taylor, Joe and Travis couldn't be more different from one another. Joe kept to himself. It took nearly a year before they were pictured together, in blurry pictures with their hoods on as they made their way to Taylor's private jet. He avoided answering questions about her from the media like they were landmines. Joe never mentioned Taylor by name and only made maybe 5 brief remarks, each lasting no more than a few phrases. Yup, that's in their nearly 7 years of dating. Tolerate It was definitely a dig at him. They were so secretive that stories even circulated that they disguised themselves in New York by wearing hot pink wigs. Then comes Travis. At one of her concerts, he made an attempt to ask her out by leaving his phone number on a friendship bracelet, and he wasn't shy about it. It also worked. Travis has discussed Taylor in practically every podcast episode since the two first connected, and they've been pictured together numerous times already. How do you think Joe feels about that, huh? You're gonna find out real soon. But first, can we talk about the fact that Travis purchased a $6 million property to give them more space together? Joe was reserved and quiet, but Travis is outspoken and soups into PDA. Thousands of tweets and TikToks comparing the two have been made, from how they leave a restaurant to their body language around Taylor. Like, Travis takes his time, but Joe rushes her to the car. Joe clasps her palm in a handshake-like way, while Travis intertwines their fingers and holds her hands into both of his huge NFL-playing hands. Oh, and there are claims that Joe never opened the car door for Taylor, took her place at restaurant booths, and refused to allow her to be bejeweled, a term made popular by the Queen herself in her Midnights album, which is about someone who refused to let her shine. Just look at this stark difference between Joe and Travis. Woo! Don't get us wrong, Joe was undoubtedly private, but he wasn't the only one to make that decision. Taylor and Joe began dating in the summer of 2016, right before Taylor's public disappearance following Kim Kardashian's leaked, edited phone call with Kanye West. On her album Reputation, which detailed Taylor's path to love amid one of the lowest points of her life, she penned several songs about the dynamic between her and Joe at that lowest period in her career. Private time with Joe was just what Taylor needed at that particular point in her life. In the middle of the commotion caused by the media's attempt to destroy her, they decided to safeguard their love from prying eyes. But after their breakup, Taylor no longer needed the safe haven. She was back on top and a world apart from her previous position as the public enemy #1. Now, she has reorganized her team, sold out stadiums all over the world, and has given up hiding from the public. And because Taylor had different experiences with Joe and Travis at different points in her life, their relationships are different. It's obvious that Taylor is capable of making her own decisions, and that we may never know why she and Joe split up. If she didn't know what was the best for her, she wouldn't stay with someone for longer than 6 years, right? And if it's all over and she's moved on, why are we hearing reports that Joe is salty? Now Taylor is more open and able to share her entire life with Travis, and she likes it. Yep, that's according to a source close to her. Fortunately, the football star isn't afraid of the limelight because of his shared experience with paparazzi and fans. It's not that shocking. He's used to football fans going bonkers. Taylor also knows that it's a lot to bear for anyone, but Travis has become accustomed to it with NFL fans over the years and has learned to keep his cool. Couldn't have been a better matchup, eh? The couple, who in September sparked romance rumors, have been publicly supportive of one another. Taylor Swift has accompanied his mother and her close-knit group of friends to a few football tight end games, while Travis has been seen flying to Buenos Aires to join her on her multi-million-dollar Eras tour. According to sources, they're doing really well. They enjoy having long conversations, and Taylor tells friends she can't get enough of Travis because he's smart and sweet. Look, Travis and Taylor are aware that the upcoming months will fly by, and she'll be back on tour while he's out there playing his matches. They're eager for a break, so they can go to a beach together and shut out the outside world, at least for a short while. And Argentina was just that. Now the guy on the Chiefs talked candidly about sharing the limelight with Taylor. And can we say how impressed we are?
No, we're learning with the paparazzi just taking photos from all over the place. But at the same time, it's it comes with it. It comes with it. You got a lot of people that care about Taylor, and for good reason.
He also mentioned that another similarity between him and the pop star is that they both have the same family values, which is saying something, since the American beauty did not have much in common with her British ex. It's clear to see Taylor Swift has adopted a fresh outlook as she pursues her more visible relationship with Travis Kelce following 6 years of dating Joe Alwyn and maintaining a relatively low profile. She doesn't mind being spotted with the people she loves, whether it's Sophie Turner or Kelce. She has made the decision to stop hiding, to be true to herself, and to live life to the fullest. Alwyn, on the other hand, hated being in the spotlight, which is a reach for a hardly recognized actor. He found it difficult to deal with Taylor's celebrity and public attention. So after spending years together, their differences in personality got more and more apparent, and they drifted apart. In fact, reports suggest that Taylor also didn't think they would work out in the long run. The Briton has kept a low profile since the split. Surprise, surprise. But in November 2023, when everyone's attention was focused on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's romance, Joe Alwyn was seen on the red carpet across the pond. Attending the GQ Men of the Year Awards at the Royal Opera House in London, England, it was thought to be the 32-year-old British actor's first public event since the start of Taylor and Travis's romance.
Joe Alwyn is making his first public appearance in 6 months. The actor, who split from Taylor Swift this year, hits the red carpet at the November 15th GQ Men of the Year Awards.
Before that, we spotted him in May 2023 when he showed up for dinner at the French fashion brand Celine while attending the Cannes Film Festival, making that his first public appearance after the breakup. Not much of a glow up with him, Oh, and we've got even more dirt on the British actor within hours of Taylor Swift's release of You're Losing Me. Swifties believe that the song told her version of the events leading up to her breakup. Was he not ready to walk down the aisle? Then why are we hearing reports that he's pissed at the whole Taylor-Travis situation and allegedly wants to face off with the tight end? Has he really asked him to back off? Well, one thing's for sure, it's not gonna go down well if true. Let us know in the comments below who you think is a better beau, Travis or Joe. We'll see you in the next video.